Howdy folks, how you doing? My name is Pineapple. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are escorting this legendary bounty from her camp out here in Gap Tooth Ridge, which I spent way too long casing, all the way to this jail here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it in this video. And I'm starting here at the end just so you guys can see that we got her here okay. Now, I did think I knocked her out. I did the little crouch punch thing. She might be dead, she might not be. I don't know. Let's be honest.
From the looks of it, they've learned their lesson. Leave them outside. I'll give you your payment.
So it looks like I punched her so hard she died. $40 for bringing her in dead, which I thought she was alive. I thought she was just knocked out. Wow, 625 Bounty Hunter XP initially, and then another 1,125? That's insane. Alright, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to do this. What you're going to want to do is make your way to any bounty poster in the entire game, or any bounty poster board in the entire game, from how I understand it. I went to the first one that was closest to me, so I'm sure they're at all of them, and this is what you're looking for. This very large reward at the top, dead or alive, blah blah blah. It'll have a different looking description than everybody else's does. That's the one we want. You'll also know you did it correctly when you click it and like a mission starts, and you start getting this cutscene about her and how she's a bad person and all this kind of stuff. It's a very cool cutscene. I'm not going to play it now. It might be in the background, it might not. But anyway, moving on to when they release you from this cutscene. What I did was I cased out all three of these potential areas. She ended up being in the bottom left one though. But what I did was I just rode around, made sure I was all stocked up on my miracle tonics, and just used Eagle Eye and circled around the entire place multiple times. Now I do recommend you guys do this because there's no guarantee that she's going to be in the exact same place that she was for me. I assume she's a dynamic NPC and has movements and could move around, etc, etc. I think if you get there as fast as I did, she probably will be there, but depending on, you know, if they start this mission for day for everybody, it's very possible she might be in the same spot for everybody. I just don't want you guys to run directly where I find her and then be disappointed and then walk into a wall of Del Lobos. And that's one thing I will say. You will need minty big game, or you will need some sort of health replenisher, and then on top of that you're going to need some tonics because you have a fight ahead of you. I tried to do this as stealthily as possible and still wound up killing the entire camp. And I literally get her knocked out without anybody noticing. So I think I don't think it counts as knocking her out when you kill her, but whatever. I killed her with my fist and it was one punch. I thought I knocked her out, okay? But you'll see here, all I'm doing is like making my way around the entire place using Eagle Eye, trying to find the little red track, because I think at level 5 Bounty Hunter you get that ability. It's super useful, and it's literally how I do this. I could not possibly imagine doing this without the red glow for bounties, so if you don't have that, I would honestly just wait to do this because I'm sure it's going to be up all week. As I'm talking now, Rockstar has not released the newswire. I'm sure that it's a different case for you because there's only going to be a few hour window where that's even possible to view this video and not have the newswire up. But I'm assuming they're going to be like, hey, legendary bounties are now a thing. But here at Pineapple Industries, we've already got, oh, and there we go. I just found her for the first time. But here at Pineapple Industries, we've got you covered on how to do it. So there's actually a guy in there at first. And then don't waste your time going through the bottom floor, because as you'll see in a minute, I do that, and there's no way to get up from inside the bottom floor. But all you have to do is just silently take out, there's this guard here, I think I'm a little too far from him right now, and then there's another guard out front, and all I did was take them out and then hide them in the bushes. Super simple, super easy, and then this is the thing, is I hopped in hoping I could go upstairs, and you can't, so don't do that. Just go ahead and take the second guy out, and then make your way around the stairs in the front of the building up top. And then I don't know if she's worth more alive than she is dead. I'm assuming she is, just because it was said that way in the cutscene for the opening game. But legendary animals you can kill, with as many shots, and there's not a problem. So I don't know if it works that way for legendary bounties as well. But regardless, I see right there, I thought I knocked her out, but she's just gone. And then in this instance, what I'm doing is I'm literally literally just using this place as cover, and it's gonna be that way for the next like 5 or 6 minutes of footage, so I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. But essentially what I'm doing is just trying to take all these guys out while, you know, essentially having a base to operate out of some sorts. I keep checking her because I feel like she's alive, and I thought she was alive. It turns out she was dead, unfortunately, so I wasted a lot of time double checking and making sure I wasn't gonna get shot from behind. But it is super easy. All you've got to do is get in here, knock her out, and then take out the camp. I don't know if there's a way to do this without alerting the camp. I felt like I did pretty well not alerting the camp, and then the camp still got alerted. I tried to throw out the window and it didn't work either. So it looks like you just kind of have to walk through all these Del Lobo, which is fine. I mean, who doesn't like killing Del Lobo? I know we all do, or at least I do. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe there's some Del Lobo loyalists out there that I don't know about. But regardless, all you're going to want to do is just walk through these guys. You can loot them if you want, but there seems to be a spawn rate that I don't really like messing with, because I got what I felt like was everybody at one point, and then I stayed in there a little bit longer, and then all of a sudden there was a bunch more people. So that's not something I would recommend. And also, please bring a repeating shotgun of some sort. Bring either the repeating shotgun, the pump action shotgun. I guess a Lamat is okay as long as it is fully stocked, but my point here being, you are going to need it when you, oh yeah, if you saw that was a big F in the chat for me, but you're going to need it when you leave this place, because you're going to throw, what is her name? Barbriella? Yeah. Barabella, whatever her name. You're going to put her on the back of your horse, and then these guys are going to start spawning like crazy, and you're going to need a way to get through a lot of them quickly, and a lot of them ride up right next to you. So it's not like in most bounties where you've got this kind of, you know, window of like, oh, I can shoot you guys with a Lancaster or whatever. They are far too close for any of that. So I would highly recommend bringing a shotgun, because you're probably going to need it. And they've got fast horses. I don't know. I've got a Missouri Foxtrotter. Even though I'm not the best horse pilot, I do feel like I do okay. And then they caught up to me very quickly, and they were on me, and it was, I really needed that shotgun. So before you go out on this bounty, I would recommend having the Eagle Eye tracking ability. I would recommend having a lot of tonics, and I would recommend having a shotgun. But that is pretty much it. And then all you're going to want to do is just come back and drop her off at the Tumbleweed Sheriff's Office, which at this point is pretty self-explanatory. So I hope you guys liked this video. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these every week for every legendary bounty, but I went to go do this one, and I found out that there was a little bit of a method to it, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Now, in the beginning, you heard that we got 625 bounty XP, and then on top of that, we got another 1,125 bounty hunter XP, which is insane. That's a grand total of over 1,700 bounty hunter XP, which is just absurd. So granted, it's only once a week, so it's probably not even going to be useful for most people next week, because I feel like a lot of people are going to have the bounty hunter maxed out by then. But at the end of the day, I think it's really cool that Rockstar added this. I think it's really cool that it had like a little cutscene in the beginning, and I'm not going to play the actual audio from that because I want you guys to go experience that, but it was really, really cool, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So please, please, please share this with a friend so that they can go through this bounty mission without wasting all of their time, and I will see you guys very soon with a brand new Red Dead Online video. I do hope you guys enjoyed this, and happy hunting. Purse.